Terima kasih sudah klik video ini. Tapi jangan lupa guys, klik tombol subscribe karena subscribe itu gratis. Dengan subscribe kamu support channel ini terus untuk upload hampir setiap hari. Ingat, subscribe itu gratis. Gak ada ruginya kamu klik tombol subscribe guys. Selamat menonton. Enjoy.
To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game itself.
Bagus.
It is a monster matchup.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friend.
Comes flying in. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dumfries kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and here's Lautaro Martínez. Horsons, that's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Thuram. Aims beyond the defence. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner.
Barella.
Defending of the desperate
Akan.
variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Horsons. In with the challenge. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pogracic. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
David De Gea.
Bagus,
He's one of the all-time great shot stoppers, Peter. His positioning is superb, and he always seems to pick the perfect moment to rush off his line. What I read.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Nicolo Barella. Hampir saja.
And he thumps it clear.
Bastono.
Nicked it back promptly. Keane
Bagus
was
sekali.
ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Horsons. Pogracic. Now it's Keane. DiMarco. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through.
Bagus Thuram.
Goal! Inter!
Thuram langsung cetak gol ke
There
gawang
was no getting to
Fiorentina.
that. No getting to it at all.
Di menit
Expertly done.
ke-34.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Skor berubah menjadi 0-1 untuk Inter Milan. Marcus Thuram. Marcus Thuram.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he did well to reach that.
DiMarco. DiMarco.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Pray.
There's a
Bagus
probing ball.
Pray.
Martínez was only too happy to help out in defence.
It's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Memang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Looking for options for movements. Oh, what a try! And another try! It's in! And once more, we're all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, to his credit, he managed to burst into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Bagus sama tipisnya. Ini udah bagus. Dapat nih. Balas.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience.
And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game.
Babak kedua akan segera dimulai. Fiorentina versus Inter. Skor masih 1-1. Cocokan dan oleh Mark Turam.
Second period then underway. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, bagus fine.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Carlos Augusto.
Spread neatly. Oh, that's nice. Zielinski. It's a lovely neat pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Decent hit!
Bagus.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bagus.
He's missed, but not by that far. Cuts out the supply. Inter Milan, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And here's Lautaro Martínez. Over to the left. He's picked his... And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bir.
Corsons.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.830 spettatori.
That looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a good ball out wide. Gets into some space. Carries far too far and out of play.
Bagus kalau Augusto.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, this looks sharp. And Keane! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Gol keduanya.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
35esimo minuto, numero 20.
Ryan Sommer.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And here's Thuram.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Keane. De Vrij concedes a free kick for that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10. Lascia il campo per il numero 66.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
He's in a great... tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Zielinski fiddles it through. Showing good feet. Zielinski. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that could cost them.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 3.
Gracic is there and he can get that clear.
Inter really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Biragi. Gosens. Now it's Tura. Now it's Martínez.
Ayo. GEA.
Interesting ball.
Lautaro.
And he's in here.
Lautaro.
And yes, it's there. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Gol per l'Inter.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Gila, Toro de Cappuccino.
So there's going to be another change here. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Aim forwards. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Good work on the right flank here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Push.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's going to Rex. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Barella. 5 minutes to add. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's in!
Lautaro!
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Bagi. Distributed tidily. He is through here. It's a really well-measured ball. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, both managers would have